Hey guys, Local here with Feligo, the new academy substitute mid for 100 Deep. Feligo, how was today?
Um, it was okay. I was definitely a lot less nervous than I was yesterday, and so I think I played a little bit better. But I think the team is still having some coordination issues, and that's why we're still not playing well.
I heard you're incredibly good on two champions, LeBlanc and Syndra, and I felt like Cloud9 kind of read you where they banned LeBlanc and first pick Syndra.
Um, yeah, I definitely have a reputation on Syndra, especially at scouting grounds. I think that's what I played best on. But I think I can also play a lot of other champions pretty well. So
So you're not a two trick?
yeah.
Okay, let's get to know you a little. Like, where did you come from? Like, who are you? Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I don't watch Academy. I didn't even know 100 Thieves Academy team was good. So, yeah, I had no idea you even existed, and now we're seeing you at LCS. So, tell me a little bit about who you are, like where you came from, and yeah.
So I qualified for scouting grounds in 2018, and then I won the entire thing with Team Mountain. And then we were all being coached by the 100 Thief staff, and so we all got, or four-fifths of us got picked up by the academy team. And so after that, we were doing pretty well in academy. We were around second to third for most of the split, and now with how the main team was doing, I guess they wanted a change, and that's why I'm playing on the main team now.
How's that transition been?
Um, it's definitely been really intense switching from academy scrims to LCS scrims. Academy scrims are like very laid back for the most part. Like you just focus on improving and everyone likes to joke around. And in LCS, it feels like the main goal is to play your absolute best and win all the time.
As a pretty promising Academy player, I heard you and Fake God are really good. Did you have even a teensy bit of excitement when 100 Thieves were doing badly and you were like, holy shit, we might actually get to play on stage this split?
Um, I was a little excited and a little nervous, of course, because it was my going to be my debut in LCS, so I didn't know what to expect.
Did you expect it would come so soon? When you joined 100 Thieves, were you thinking, man, maybe next year or maybe in summer split?
Yeah, originally my goal was going to be to win Academy Spring and then hopefully be LCS ready by summer, but obviously things have sped up a little and here I am.
I mean, they kind of threw you into the fire because last week was Golden Guardians Clutch and you didn't play for that week. And then this week is TSMC 9 and you played for this week. What was it like playing versus Jensen and Bjerg?
Niski and Bjerg.
Nifsky and Bjerg.
Yeah.
Holy. Good catch.
They're both really good. I could definitely feel a lot of pressure from them just as players, and yeah, I think I'll learn a lot from playing against them over time.
What was the main difference playing versus Bjergsen and Academy mid laners?
Everything from laning, mechanics, game knowledge, like everything he does is just better.
What's the gap like between Academy mid and like the absolute top tier LCS? I'm pretty curious like how good the Academy mid laners are nowadays.
Um, I think there's a couple of pretty good academy mid laners that could potentially compete with LCS mid laners, but outside of that, I'd say there's a really wide gap between LCS and academy mids.
Who are the best players in Academy? Just any role.
Overall, mm, I think C9. Most of the players are pretty good. I think my team is pretty good, and no one else really comes to mind. Maybe tactical is also pretty good. I'd say.
Aren't there a few veteran players playing in Academy like Selfie from FlyQuest and like Treats from TSM? Like they have a little bit of experience and they're coming in from Europe. They're not that good.
Um, Treats, I don't know. He seems okay, and Selfie also seems okay. Sometimes he plays really well, and then sometimes I'm not sure what he's doing. So
So you played LCS. You guys went 0-2. You don't have to tell me if you're not allowed to, but do you know kind of what's going to happen next week and what 100 Thieves is looking to do going forward?
I have no idea yet.
You have no idea. You don't even know if you're going back to academy. You don't know if you're playing in LCS.
Yeah, not really.
What do you personally want to do?
Um, Hopefully continue playing in the LCS, or at least keep scrimming with the main team. I think I've definitely in 1 week of LCS scrims, I think I learned more than like 6 weeks of academy scrims. So I think it's really good for improvement.
So, as someone new coming into 100 Deeps and someone kind of watching a little bit from the outside, what did you think were the biggest problems on the team?
Um, I'd say the main problem was converting scrims to stage, because when I first started scrimming with the main team, they were actually doing really well in scrims, and I was pretty surprised by like how aggressively they played and how like cohesive they played. And then on stage, it feels like that kind of crumbles apart, and I think we're still working to figure out why.
Are you vocal at all? Because you're a new player coming in to a bunch of veterans. I can't imagine it'd be easy speaking up, so I'm pretty curious how vocal you are.
Um, yeah, being surrounded by like Bang and Someday, I usually just listen to them for the most part. Sometimes I'll like try to give my input on things like, oh, I can do this or I can push this out. Most of the time, I just respond to them.
Okay, okay. A little bit shy, I guess.
Yeah.
So, let's say you get to play rest of LCS. Do you think you're going to be LCS ready by summer?
Hopefully.
What is LCS ready to you? What does that mean?
I'm not sure yet. We'll see.
You're not sure, but you know that's what you want, and you know you're trying to get there.
Yeah.
What were your goals like after scouting grounds, like joining 100 Thieves? You said making LCS by summer. There's a lot of stigma on NA Miz in general. I think other than High and Pobelter, and maybe let's say Keen, there hasn't been anyone that's been remotely successful. Why do you think you can break that mold and be a successful mid laner in North America?
I think I have a pretty good attitude when it comes to personal growth and improvement, and I think that's what I have over all the other NA mids.
Just mental good. That's all you need.
Mental good.
Any final words for your fellow Academy boys, probably back home watching, your fans, 100 Thieves fans?
Good luck to my old Academy teammates. Hopefully they can win. And thank you to anyone who supports 100 Thieves.
All right. Thank you, Soligo, so much for the interview. And if you guys enjoyed the coverage, don't forget to sub. Thank you so much to Low Key Community for making this interview happen. If you guys want to support them, the link is going to be down in the bio.